Infinite Fam, it's your girl Janiece, and I'm here with
Zay
from the bando.
They're gonna think I sell drugs.
So first off, before we start today's video, I want to say, and so do we want to say thank you so much, Infinite Fam, for 100,000 subscribers. You heard it right, 100,000 subscribers.
Yo,
you guys did it. I sound like a car salesman.
Yeah, for real, you sound like a commercial. Like, for only $7.99 monthly, you can get this for only $3.
We love you, Infinite Fam. Like, I can't believe there's 100,000 of you.
Yo, think about it. Yo, imagine we step outside and we see 100,000 people. How many people that is?
That's a lot, right?
I'll faint. I'm being dead serious. I'll faint. I'll faint or probably pee myself. What the hell? You making your own hair tie out of hair?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Innovation. Yo, talk about creativity. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, we're gonna be doing the timeline or journey, whatever you guys want to call it, of our relationship. From beginning, from when we first met, to where we are right now, where we want to like choke each other out.
I don't want to choke you out.
Guys, did we not talk about last video how she beats me off camera?
Can you not? Yeah.
I'm gonna let that go on forever.
We met in 2014, and we met getting off of the bus, and it was like love at first sight.
Was it?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we met when we got off the school bus. That was in the beginning of the school year. That was like September. No, it wasn't September.
It was summer.
No, it was like towards the end of spring, because that's when I first got on that bus. Because remember, I moved.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was around springtime. Fast forward a couple of months towards the summer, and at this point we were already like talking. We were good friends, you know, texting and whatnot. Nothing, you know, crazy going on yet. No flirting, nothing like that. But we always used to go as a group of friends, me, her, and my friend Angel, where we used to go to this park where me and my friends used to play basketball. She used to tag along. She used to sit on the swings and admire me.
Not really. Swings made me feel peaceful.
Looking at me made you feel peaceful.
Don't lie. Don't lie to them.
Look me straight in the face and tell me you ain't come to school and just to look at me.
No, I didn't.
I'm so heartbroken. So yeah, we would get to the park, we would all chill, hang out. After me and my boys are done playing basketball, we would walk her home, and we would just chill even more at her house on her front steps and just talk, and it was really just hanging out. We just got closer and closer as time went on.
Our sophomore year of high school, then Isaiah starts flirting with me. So he starts sending me text messages as I got off the bus, like, what are you doing with kissy faces?
Kissy faces? And I don't move that fast.
Yes, sir.
Nuh-uh.
I specifically remember the day you did that, too.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to hang out?
That I remember. See,
yeah.
The hanging out, like, do you want to go to school one? Like
you
that.
Go to school one?
Yeah, that I remember. School one is the park that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That I remember. I don't remember saying kissy faces. You know, that's what's up. Not this soon. I don't remember that.
Yeah, and then by this time, I think you were feeling me freshman year.
They're probably not gonna be able to hear that, but goddamn, her stomach just, wow.
I believe he was feeling me by the end of freshman year, and you broke up with your girlfriend at that time because I think you kind of liked me.
I kind of don't want to talk about past relationships, but that is what happened. I was single now, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take it slow, and I'm gonna, you know, try to spit my game with her, and then consistently. She was sending so many mixed signals. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, she would like it, but the minute I would make a move or something, or I would like hint a little more that I really liked her, she would kind of like dub it and be like, oh, you know, you're such a good friend. Like, you were like friend zoning me in a way.
Yeah, I was, but only because I don't want to get into too much detail, but I was going through a lot emotionally, and I got to the point where I wanted to be homeschooled, and I was really sad all the time, and I kind of just needed Isaiah to be there for me as a friend because I didn't really have many real friends at the time, and I wanted to feel him out first because I didn't want to make the same mistakes that I did.
Which I don't blame her, because a lot of girls don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not a lot of other girls.
I can see that.
At this point, we were just like
starting to flirt, me more than her.
Flirt on the bus and sit next to each other on the bus. That's when that whole thing started.
Fast forward into the school year now. We are now in fall. We're still talking. Everything still is friends. Still flirt here and there. And I see that she's still not feeling me the way I'm feeling her. And I end up getting into a relationship with another girl. That didn't last too long. That lasted a couple of months. And what's crazy is that I asked Janiece for relationship advice with that girlfriend. You should have known that eventually we were gonna be together.
And she did not like me.
Really?
She didn't like me.
Why you say that?
Cause she's always give me dirty looks.
Never knew about this.
Yeah. You never know about a lot of stuff, apparently.
I never knew about this.
She used to give me dirty looks with her eyes at me, and I was looking at her like, B, I'm trying to help your relationship out, even though you know you may want me and I want your man, but whatever.
The relationship ended up ending, and I waited again, and then me and Janiece were still talking throughout all this.
And you were single for a long time after that.
Yeah, at that point I was single for a long time, and then eventually I started flirting with her again to see if I had another chance. At this point, I find out that she's already talking to someone, and I'm just like, oh my god, the timing is just freaking, it's the worst timing. So yeah, she's now with someone, and I'm like, yo, this is the worst timing ever. I literally couldn't do anything out of respect for that. I stopped flirting with her at that point. We didn't talk for a while, and this was like flirting. We didn't talk like that. We were still talking here and there as friends, but the flirting stopped. From that time all the way until like the following school year. So now we're going into junior year. This is where stuff started to get a little spicy. So yeah, that whole time, that whole summer, spring before that, nothing happened. It was like no flirting. It was like just like friends, like high and by kind of thing.
Not even high and by. Like we hung out sometimes.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same. Like it was more. We distanced each other way more than ever before at that point.
I feel like we still hung out. We were still friends, but I feel like it was just awkward.
It was a little weird because we both knew what was going on.
Yeah. So then junior year was the hardest year ever. Not the hardest year ever, but it was the most confusing year for me. I was experimenting with relationships.
That sounds so thoughtish of you.
It's not thoughtish, it's just
that sounds like... She was talking to people, but she wasn't like flirting with them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I emotionally gave up. Whatever, let me do some crazy stuff. I just was on an I don't care kind of bender. We didn't really talk to each other like that. We would still sit on the bus and sit next to each other, but like things were just really awkward. Like we weren't as close as we used to be or anything. But there came one time though.
What? Was it the beginning of the school year?
I don't know. Like,
because at the beginning of the school year, we actually started flirting. Well, you thought we were flirting. She thought we were flirting.
This is why it was awkward, I guess, for me. Because in the beginning of junior year, I was like, you know what? I think this is honestly, okay. I was fighting my urge to want to be with Isaiah for like 2 years. So by this time, I was already like, you know what? I'm ready to take a relationship seriously, and I want to be with him. I was like flirting, like pushing it, kind of.
She started making her moves.
Exactly.
And tell them what the hell happened.
So,
from your perspective,
from my perspective,
what happened?
I felt we started talking. I find out that he's talking to somebody else. And this person that he was talking to, it just shocked me. So I was like, so he was still gonna flirt with me when he was with this person? Really? And I was just like, you know what? F him. I was pissed off. So we weren't talking, and then I was mad. And I kind of was just like, you know what? I'm kind of gonna distance myself from him because I was ready to take him seriously, and then he did that to me, and I was pissed off. So after that, I was like, F everything. I lost all faith in all men and all humanity. And that's when I started going off on my little bender of like talking to whoever and doing whatever I wanted, because I was just like, whatever. I was just like, you know what, let's just have fun. But that was obviously
so
not
thoughtish of you, but you weren't doing anything thoughtish.
But I wasn't doing anything.
No, you weren't, but it sounds like it, like the way it's coming off. But
yeah, I didn't even kiss anybody.
Like, that was her perspective of what happened. She swore I was talking to this person, or like flirting and like being serious with this person. I was not being any type of serious with this person. I wasn't flirting with this person or anything. I was just talking to this person more than I usually did. There was no flirting or anything going on though, but she swears that there was.
And then he said all we did was hug.
That's all we did.
And we only talked for 2 days.
Yeah, but I feel like you can't even say like talk because it's like we weren't talking. There was no flirting going on in between that at all.
Whatever.
I don't know. How'd you even find out about that?
I think Angel told me.
That whole mix-up was happening right there. Fast forward into now the winter of junior year. This is when I get into my most serious relationship that I had throughout all of high school. That lasted for a while. When Janiece found out about that, she was even more pissed than what she already was.
I wasn't pissed. I was shocked.
Yeah. She was shocked, disappointed, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The winter of junior year all the way until the summer of junior year, like ending of junior year, me and her, we barely even talked. Come May, which is almost the end of junior year, she comes out of the blue with a long ass text message explaining her feelings for me. Like making it crystal clear exactly what she wanted, how she felt. Mind you, I'm with the girlfriend that I had at the time, I was with her. And that text message came through. And we're not gonna explain what the hell happened, but I got in trouble. And it was her fault. But that ended up happening. And then I was just like, in my head, I was just like, oh, I was like, yo, why couldn't you have said this sooner? A couple of months later that same summer.
I remember July 4th, I was with someone that, I don't know, in my head we weren't talking, but I think in his head that we were. But I remember we were like, I think we were about to go to church for like a party thing or just got out. Isaiah calls me and my heart drops to my ass. He said, oh, hey, can you come to school one?
Which is the park again.
And I was just like, I can't right now, I'm going to church. And I was like, maybe I could go tomorrow. And he was just like, okay, I love you. I was like...
I said that completely as a friend, I swear I did. Just as a friend.
And I was like, I love you too, bye.
I swear, it was just as a friend thing. It was just as a friend.
So he does that, and I'm just sitting there like... So he says he's gonna see me tomorrow. I end up going to school one, and Angel said he's not showing up because he's with his girlfriend doing something. And I was like...
That sounds so dirty, don't say that.
Oh no.
I was just chilling with the girl that I was about to end stuff with.
Yeah, and I was like...
This is summer, this isn't the beginning of senior year.
Yeah.
This is like August.
Yeah.
No, this is July.
July.
This is July.
Then he wanted to play games and say that... Tell Angel that he moved to Florida.
No.
And I was devastated.
No. You told me you were gonna move to Florida. That's why I said before that my heart like broke right there. So now fast forward, beginning of the senior year, I am now officially single. Like I said, senior year, I'm officially single, and now me and her, we start talking more and more. Like things started to connect more. We started flirting a lot more. Like she was feeling me, I was feeling her. Come October, homecoming night, football game, all that good stuff, and we're texting throughout the game. Like she's with her group of friends, I'm with my group of friends. We're texting each other throughout the night though, and I tell her if she wants me to drive her home, that me and my friends were gonna go get IHOP and then we're gonna go home right after. So she said yes, so we went to IHOP, we ate, dropped her off. It's like 1, 2 in the morning at this point. It's just me and her in the car, and I'm leaving her at her house. I got nervous and I was just like, yo, are we official now? Are we like a thing, or, you know? And she was just like, I don't know, I guess. And I was like, do you want to be my girlfriend? I said just like that. It sounds mad cringy, but she said yeah. And I was like, all right. And then she gives me a hug. We kissed each other. And before she left the car, I said, I love you. And she went upstairs. She said it back, and then she went upstairs, and that was that. I went home, and I think I slept the best I've ever slept in the whole 4 years of high school.
So our relationship is going great. Then we hit the end of senior year.
At this point, we were together for like 8 months or so, around that.
It comes time that I have to move to Florida. I originally was not supposed to go. I had a $21,000 scholarship to Pace. Why am I about to get emotional?
She got a scholarship to her dream college, and she couldn't take it. She had to go to Florida, and she ended up going to Florida.
And it was like,
we did long distance relationship from that point on up until last June. So we did a long distance relationship for about almost 2 years. In between that, we started the channel, and every time she would come visit me and every time I would go visit her, we would make mad videos. Like, if you go back to the beginning of our relationship, if you go back to the beginning of our channel, we have so many challenges, and it's because we would record all of those challenges within that time that we were visiting each other. That's when we were dealing with the long distance relationship and starting the channel as a whole. She ended up moving back after 1.5 years of long distance, and you guys have seen everything else up until now.
That was like the hardest time ever for me.
It was such a complicated, our whole journey was just so complicated, and then the long distance was just like, rocky. Not rocky because like we wanted to end things, but it was rocky just dealing with the emotions
of not being with each other.
Yeah, and it sucked, and then at the same time we wanted to have this channel and take it serious, and it was so hard to do it because we weren't together, so we couldn't film as much. So back then we were only dropping a video like once a week. Fast forward, now we're dropping videos like 3 times a week. 100K subscribers.
We made it through, we pushed through it, and now we're here together, and we have 100,000 subscribers.
Yo, wait till we get that silver plaque, guys. Ooh, just wait.
Oh, we're gonna make a video just dedicated to the plaque.
Oh.
We're gonna take our plaque out.
Unboxing the silver button.
Unboxing, and then we're gonna take our plaque on a date. You have to be the marble.
Yeah, we're gonna spit shine it, like.
Exactly.
As you guys can see, it was very complicated. It was very back and forth. It was messy.
Okay, so that is it for today's video. If you liked it, then obviously smash that like button. If you would like a post notification shout out, all you have to do is like, comment, share, subscribe, and have your post notifications turned on. So click that bell button. And speaking of post notification shout outs, our post notification shout out today goes out to...
It is going out to Ash Ransfield. Thank you so much for all your love and support, girl. If you guys want a post notification shout out, you guys heard what you guys have to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, post notifications turned on, and then just let us know when done in the comments. Guys, we're trying to get to like 10,000 followers. Just get us there already.
Yeah, like we have 100,000 of you.
Links to our social media are down in the description. Twitter, Instagram, P.O. Box address, everything that you guys want to find out. It's all in the description, every single video. So, stalk us, do what you guys want to do. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so see you guys in the next video.